Well, hey, what's going on, people? This is Tommy Conway. I'd introduced the name of the podcast right now, but we haven't figured that out yet, so I don't really have a name for it. But I don't know. I'm thinking about the People's Choice, something like that. Still not really sure. Don't know. But it's going to be about all kind of topics, just about anything, everything that people run through today. From getting your hair cut to getting served warrants to investing money into stocks, bonds. I got a guy scheduled for NASCAR. He doesn't actually drive NASCAR. But he drives cars like NASCAR. They go around these oval shops. Stock cars, yeah, something like that. So my guest today, I have Gina in the studio, and we're going to talk about topics. What kind of topics should we be talking about? So we first started talking about, we were like, hey, you know what? We're going to talk about haircuts, hairstylists.
And we know each other very well, so it's very easy to bounce stuff back and forth.
Well, I appreciate that. We've been knowing each other for what, about 20 some odd years, something like that?
Yeah, more than 20. About 25.
About 25 years, something like that.
Ooh, we're old shit.
Yeah, we are the shit. That's what it is. We are the shit. So, please bear with me. I haven't really got my studio set up the way I wanted. I put it in the wrong room. Should be in another room where we have a lot more room in there.
Can I drink my beer on here?
You can drink your beer on there. I'm drinking my glass of wine, so I hope that's good.
It is in a Ronald McDonald House koozie. Anyway.
That's a good one. That's a good topic. So when you first went into McDonald's, did you actually say, yes, I'd like number 3 with a large fries, a Coke, and one of those koozies because I'm going to put my beer in it, damn it.
Right. No, I just wanted the koozie because it donates money to Ronald McDonald House.
Okay.
And B, I don't always have my Buc-ee's cup with me, so
Okay.
I don't like the dripping stuff all in my Jeep. So
okay.
That
works fine, huh? So, but does it keep your beer really cold like that, though? It looks really
cold.
big.
It doesn't need to be cold long because it won't take me long to drink it.
Okay, well, there's plenty of beer. So I'm not really for sure how this podcast is going to go. This is our actual first podcast. Gina says she's going to help me out with this.
Thank
you very
bamboozled.
much. Yes, she did. We're gonna. I don't know if she's gonna be here every day or every time in the studio to help record.
Not a Tuesday or Saturday.
Not a Tuesday or Saturday. We're going to try Skyping, and we're going to try doing some. Skype or Zoom, whichever one works the best. So we could always do that. So also, I got a guy that did I say that serves warrants?
It's on the back of your paper there.
It is, but did I say that?
No, you
I
did
didn't
not.
say that. Okay.
You said no, you didn't say the PI guy either.
Yeah. So on the back of the page, just in case I didn't say it, we're going to talk about. We said investments. We talked about a NASCAR dude. We didn't say anything about a private investigator that's going to come in here. That's going to be really cool. So that's going to be coming up here pretty soon.
You might want to hide all your stuff because.
Hide all that, huh? So we're going to have Hillman here. We're going to have a guy that actually serves warrants.
You better check your record first.
Yeah, and that's a
one.
crazy thing. I don't know if I could do that. It's like, it's different if you like walk up to a house and everything and say, hi, I'd like to sell some Mary Kay or something like that.
Yes,
Of course I wouldn't do that. But you're up there selling Mary Kay, but no, it's like, hi, I'm here because you missed out on your court date, and here's a warrant for your arrest. I'm not here to pick you up, but here's the paperwork. Oh, you're not home? I'm sliding on underneath the door because he said that you could go and knock on the door, and if someone comes to the door and say, "Hey, hey, my name is," or "Hey, my name is," is Bobby Joe home? I don't know a Bobby Joe. It has nothing to do with any kind of Bobby Joe. I'm just making this name up. So
It's a good Southern name, I suppose.
It is. It is a good Southern name.
Nice.
So you can go up there and knock on the door and say, "Hey, I'm looking for Bobby Joe." "Yeah, is this a Bobby Joe?" "You have been served."
Right.
So it's
is
all
that
about
serving court papers or serving warrants? Because warrants go with the police.
Well, you're right. I did say warrants.
You did say warrants.
That's court papers.
Court papers. Serving subpoenas.
Okay, this is a.
I have the drain and not the tube.
You have the oven, not the cake. Nah, that didn't make sense. But all right, so we're I don't know how off topic we're going, but our topic today is want to find a name.
Yeah. So if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, throw it in the comments or wherever they put stuff. I'm assuming it's comments.
Yeah. So down below, you have to do like this. So
down below.
Down below. Because that's what they do nowadays. It's like down below, leave your comments and click and subscribe.
Yeah, do the subscribe or something.
Do the subscribe and like. I think it's like this. Do the like, and so that's where you leave all that information from. So
we're looking for names for the show. We're looking for topics or ideas, things you want to talk about. We've got a couple of things. It's typical talk for Tommy and I. So
typical topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're neither one of us can speak.
Yeah, yeah, you might want. Hey, you might want to push that a little closer. There you go. There you go. So yeah, we got typical topics. So there was a couple topics we were talking about earlier.
And talk about your words.
Oh yeah. This is a good one. I like this. This is a good topic. Or actually, because we talked about it earlier. So here's a good question. And we could always put this into the title of today, or I'm not really sure how the title of it, or whatever it is.
The shit show.
So here is the shit show. Oh, I wonder if we could title that. Can we even say shit?
I don't know.
Can we say fuck, or can we say damn, or
I don't
any
know.
of that?
Can you just put the little asterisks in there?
Okay, and we could probably bleep it out or something like that. I don't know if I'm going to listen to all this and re-record all this. I don't know. I might just say, fuck it and put it in there.
We're going to get kicked out on the first podcast.
We're going to get kicked out on the first podcast, Evan. What's wrong with you? You go now. Ha ha, funny. So here it is. It's like, what's the most popular words? And you got to act like I haven't asked you this before, but like one of those surprising things.
It's like,
So what is the most popular two words, or the most popular marketing? I probably didn't mention that. Marketing two words out in the United States or out in the words. There's two in the world. So there's two words out there that are the most popular words. Name one.
I don't know. Earlier I had said the BOGO, which is buy one get one free, because that's what gets me.
Sure. Well, what do you mean BOGO? Because that's
buy one get one.
Oh, buy one get one
free.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
free.
There it is. That's the word. So one of the most popular words in marketing nowadays is the word free. All right.
Is that good for this or no?
Yeah, no, that's good. We do free. Is that means free?
Free.
Okay, so we're moving on to the next word. So, what is the next word that is really popular in the marketing trade?
I know what it is. It's a word you use, but you don't get very often.
Yeah.
Could be sex.
That is right. In two parts, yes. Yes, you're right, and yes, you're right. So, if anybody wants to help out in that department, you do the like and put your name down there.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Subscribe.
Leave a comment below, and we'll talk about that later.
Hey, but here's a thought. If you put the two together, put free sex above of any ad or anything like that, people are going to click on it and be like, what, free sex? And you're like, oh, no, I'm selling Dixie cups.
You would use Dixie.
Dixie cups to catch the drool.
Dixie.
Right.
Dixie cups. So you're right. So the most two popular words, so far as I know, in the world, I would say in marketing is free. The second word is sex. So put those two words together.
You get free sex.
That's
Not
right.
for me.
So that's not true.
No, you always pay for it somehow.
You do pay for it. So let's jump into sex real quick. Not me and you, not right now. I'm just talking about the topic. Okay.
The topic of sex. Oh, okay.
Topic of sex. So we don't really have to go in that too much. So it's just like a dancer. Okay, there's a plan. There's a plan. So you got a dancer.
Is it a private dancer?
It's a private dancer. I don't know. The
Is
rest
it
of
a
the-
go-go dancer?
It's like a go-go dancer.
A pole dancer.
So-
AKA stripper.
But yes.
Yes.
Hence a strip center. So, but if you go say, okay, there's a financial plan or pay up front plan. All right.
Nice.
So for guys, this is talking from a guy's point of view. That's all it is from a guy's point of view.
Your point of view. Your
okay,
manly.
my point of view.
Your manly point of view.
My manly point of view. So it could
Right.
be a financial plan or pay up front. So the pay up front is contact your local strip center.
Right, but why are strip clubs never in a strip center? They're always just freestanding buildings on their own.
Yeah, and why is all the windows all like blacked out?
I've never
or you
seen
want,
a
you want to
strip club in a strip mall.
No, you not like have
Yeah.
Sears, Specs, HEB, come get us,
Best Buy.
Best Buy. You don't see none of that in there. No, you don't. You never do.
What was the one back in the day? Oh, Baby O's. That was on West Time. It
Baby-O's,
was on West Time. I
yes.
think we went there a time or two
Right.
for your birthday.
So yes.
Again, got bamboozled.
Yes.
Let me tell you, ladies, and you know how this goes. When you hang out with nothing but a bunch of guys, you're always going to end up at a strip bar on one of their birthdays. And I just say, get trashed before you go and just roll with it. And put these rules out there.
And bring money.
Well, I put the rules out there. You can look at me, but don't touch me. And I'm not touching you. There we go.
To the girls or to the guys?
Both.
Both. Okay. Okay. Well, we're just making sure we got all that straight.
Yeah, just bring me some steak.
So, just bring me the meat with the platter, huh? Give me a couple biscuits with some
Night.
greens.
Steak night on Wednesday. I think every night is meat night in
Yeah.
strip bar, but anyway.
So, payment plan, because we talked about upfront pricing. So you go to your local strip club, and I don't think
Do
we
you
ought
put
to
it in the front or in the side
no,
or in the back?
yeah, however you want to do it.
Okay.
But it's you don't really. I don't want to have to get into a lot of details in that, guys. You sort of know what I mean about payment plan.
I think that's where you use your credit
I mean,
card.
pay up front. Pay up front. So payment plan. All right, you get yourself a girlfriend. Let me explain just a little bit, because you're not constantly paying. Because we were talking about sex a while ago, you're not constantly having to pay up front for that. It's a payment plan, so you're constantly paying for that, because
Well,
you gotta buy our gifts.
Well, unless you get to a certain point, then
Yeah.
people stop having sex, and I have to leave.
and then it's done.
I have
Then
to
you
leave.
start another payment plan.
Too old for that shit.
That ain't no lie. So that's how I think about it, and that's just my thoughts on that. So that's about as far as we can go with that. That might be stupid, but
Here's our audience.
yes, we do have an audience on the floor. So
The furry kind.
it's a furry kind of audience. So the other half of my spokeswoman is getting very distracted by the four-legged animals on the floor. So
Sorry, they're
believe it or
pretty.
not, it doesn't take much. She does get distracted, so we will just move
Ooh,
on from
furry.
this part.
I'm not a shiny girl. I'm a furry.
Nice,
You know.
So we're still trying to drag down topics. Do you have any suggestions? Any other suggestions? Because we talked about sex real quick. A brief one. We talked about strip clubs. We don't want to say
Trigger
the
words.
Trigger words. Okay.
Yeah.
So constantly,
that
what
make-
we're doing, we're brainstorming ideas. My mic keeps on falling too. We're brainstorming ideas on topics.
Yeah, because
So,
you
trigger
have
words.
You have trigger words on the paper, on the front of the paper that I was talking about earlier.
Trigger words. Oh, okay.
Front of the paper.
now the mic's too high. So trigger words.
Where's your
Oh,
glasses?
topics? You're talking about the other side?
Yep.
Well, I didn't know if you really wanted to get into all that right now.
I'm
I wasn't
just
really.
saying.
I wasn't really for sure if you really wanted to
It
get into
doesn't
all
matter.
that.
Whatever, but yeah,
So-
trigger words.
So
Things
we
that
could-
make you think of something else that's totally not
Not
what it is. Or it could be
Well-
that, but it could be various of,
So it's like
Things.
one word that means more than one thing.
yeah,
Okay. Name one word that means more than one thing.
cock.
Oh, okay. So
It's a
you're
rooster.
going- you're
Where'd
going-
you go? It's a rooster.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Yeah, you're
Oh,
right. It's
wow.
a rooster. So what's the difference between? So we're going there, right? So what's
Oh.
the difference between cock and dick?
Well, I can't speak for everybody, but for all the ladies, but for me, when I hear the word cock, I think of rock hard and ready to go. When I think of dick, I just think of a person that's being a dick. I don't really think of your penis.
So why is it a penis now?
I don't know. It's just a technical, that's what it's called. Penis.
So you go into a doctor and everything. You say, "Hey doctor, I'm having a problem with my cock." So that would be like that would be not. I know I'm getting excited. Leave the mic alone.
Hello.
Hello.
No, hey, if you go into your doctor, I want to be a fly on the wall for that one and say, "Hey, look, I got a problem with my cock." I just want to see the expression on your doctor's face. Oh, we were talking about WAP and DAP earlier. Oh, we'll leave that one for another time.
Yeah, that might be another time.
That's another topic, right?
Okay.
So we'll see what people
Let's see what they say about that. Huh?
see if everybody knows the difference between WAP and DAP.
Okay. We're going to take a little break here.
I'm always on a break.
So once again, if you have a particular topic that you're more interested in, hey puppy, and we don't cover it on this podcast, please don't hesitate to leave the comment below, and we'll research that topic. Heck, if you're even in the area, we can bring you on in for the filming
Yeah.
too. Unless you're like a rapist, murderess. Well, if you're a rapist and you're a chick, it's okay. You can go ahead and
hey,
come
wait.
in.
Speaking of people you're going to have
Yeah.
the parole guy.
Yeah, dude, parole dude.
Yes, parole dude. But we don't know what he
What
he was in for.
That's one thing I did not mention.
You don't know what
I
he was
did
in
not
there
mention.
for.
Not really sure what this guy was in for. I'm sure it was whatever, but it doesn't matter because
It was something offensive against the law.
yeah.
Was
You're
something
gonna have to watch
offensive
yourself on the
against
mic,
the law.
okay?
I'm not used to having a.
thumb in mouth. Pull it
No.
out. Grab the mic.
No.
No. don't do that.
Close enough.
Okay.
I'm not used to having something so. Never mind.
You know what? I'm not even going to talk about that right
No.
now. I'm not even going to say nothing at all.
I was going to say rigid and black, but I'll just.
That's a dark color. I don't know if it's black or not.
Yeah,
It is a dark color.
Yeah, it could be navy for all I know.
It's
I'm
navy?
look cross-eyed at the moment. Right.
Yeah. You're like, surprise. So yeah, I'm not really sure what he was in for, but he did say he wanted to listen to maybe a few of the podcast and say, hey, jump all over it, whatever you want to do. And what I'd like for him to do is when he comes in here, he said he has a lot to give for the community.
Well, and for reform, right?
Yeah, he does for reform. So basically what I'm talking about as far as a reform is just like if someone comes out of prison, what's the first thing they typically do? I don't know. I've never been to prison
I've never been
before, so I'm not really
I've
sure
been
what they
jailed to
do.
pick up people.
But when yeah, true. That's a different story there. So, but statistically speaking, 9 out of 10 people that come out of prison goes down the same road that put them in prison in the first place. So what he wants to give back to the community is a way out of that track. He wants to take people out of that role of going back down that same road or that same path,
Right.
putting them into prison in the first place. So are ways. There's people that you can contact. There's
Right.
phone numbers. There's people that will listen. There's-
Not everybody has to be a repeat offender.
they don't have to be a repeat offender. That
They
is
do not.
correct. So I am very anxious to get this guy. I'm not going to say any names right now because I
When's he
just want to
coming?
make sure. I
Couple of weeks from now?
I don't have a scheduled date on him,
Oh, okay.
but what I would like is I would like to have some people other in here as like a small audience or something like that. Sort of keep him calm. Probably his wife, maybe. I don't know about the kids, but because we got to keep the noise level sort of down.
Yeah,
but
that-
possibly his wife in here, and maybe a couple other people if you want to come by and sit
Depends
in or
on when
something
it
like
is.
that. But I'd like to get him in here because he's going to be a very big asset to this podcast. I really
Right.
well everybody will be, but I really believe he's going to make a really big impact on it.
I'm just sad that you're having the NASCAR guy on a Saturday because you suck.
Well, what would be a good day for you for him to be here?
Any day but Tuesday or Saturday.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write that down. So Tuesday or any day except Tuesday or Saturday.
Tuesdays and Saturdays are out.
So let's say I'm going to do him.
Because Tuesdays I work till
Almost said I'm
9
gonna
and
do
Saturdays I work till 6.
How about like another Wednesday or a Thursday?
Yeah, I'm always off on Wednesday
So
and Thursday.
we'll do Wednesday
Day.
or Thursday. I left the AY out, so or Thurs.
Thursday.
And we'll see what I can do about getting him in.
Yeah. But, well, I mean, yeah.
I think that'd be cool. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to get Wednesday and Thursday. What about the investment? Because see, one thing that a buddy of mine he did recommend is that you have another person in. You'll have someone you're interviewing or someone in here that you're talking to. Plus, you'll have someone else in here for a third party because I do have another mic. I can mic somebody
Yeah.
else up. I don't think I have another.
I have a
stand.
feeling it's more than likely going to be me.
Yes. You might want to start maybe planning that out. You might
Yeah,
just
well, like I said, give me
stay
the-
in here or something like that,
Yeah.
or hang out, whatever.
I don't
because
know.
you're going to be here tomorrow, because that's going to be a lot of road trips.
Mm.
But you don't have to come all the time. You just whenever you can.
Or even, I mean, I get off at 6 on Fridays, so I can always swing by after work.
See, that's what
Things
I'm
like
thinking.
that.
Also, I can do some stuff on Fridays, and you'll be in this neighborhood.
Well, and Saturdays,
already.
too, as long as it's not during the day, if it's after 6. But Tuesdays are completely out because I work till 9 p.m. So
Wow. Yeah, you went off the chart on that one. I'm going to teach you some mic stuff.
I've never been on a mic. This is new for me in my face. I'm not real.
So you'll push that back just a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, there we go.
Shut up.
There like that. So, so one of the topics is going to be training my co-host on the mic, so I'm not sure how long that's going to last. So that might be a show on its own. So let's do probably NASCAR, like on a Friday.
Yeah.
And I can always record everybody on Fridays if you always just want to step in on all of them. I mean, unless you
Yeah.
got something going on, I can always tell you what's up ahead of time.
Yeah, just give me the schedule. And
Yeah, and I'll let you know what's coming up ahead of time, and then
Much
you'll see
appreciated.
whether or not you want to sit in on that. So I'll talk to the guys and see. I can even do PI guide this Saturday, and if you want to even sit on that, like after you get off or something like that. What's a good time for you?
I get off at 6, so I usually get here, well, you know where I work.
Yeah, after
Austin
6.
Terra,
Yeah.
yeah.
We will not divulge any information about either one of us personally at this point in time.
No.
So
Other than that, we've been friends for over 20 years.
yeah, friends
Other
for a
than that-
long time. And I'm not sure about how long that is as far as what's a long time.
And
but
somebody's going to ask it. Somebody always does. No, we have never had sex.
No, we never had sex.
No.
We have never had sex. We've been
No.
pretty drunk, but we've never had sex.
No.
We've been really drunk.
He's always been interested in my friends.
What's up with that?
No, it was me. I always had a boyfriend at the time.
Chicks. Yeah, you did have a boyfriend for a while, but we're not going to go down that road either. But
Yeah.
chicks always attract other chicks. So thank you. I want to say thank you for
I'm
all.
your wingman.
Yeah, I want to say
Ooh.
thank you for all my sex that I've had most of my life. Most of my life. Thank
From
you
Big
for
Ass
that.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Big Ass Beer Wednesday.
Yes. Now I've had had a drink thrown on me at that place.
I
now,
missed that?
You did miss that.
Crap.
Yeah. So that was one of those weird things. It was like, and sorry to both of you already because I was like dating two chicks at the same time. I know. Look, that was bad. I don't think I was really dating one. I was dating one, but
Were you
not
dating
really
one and
gonna-
sleeping with the other?
No.
No.
No, maybe. No.
No.
So, I'm not going to go into the details of that.
I'm not
but
asking for details.
Come to find out, they both knew each other.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a little
And
taboo right there.
They met me at the Outback, and I walked in. I got my drink like normal, and went up to both of them, and I'm like, oh, shit.
You didn't do any recon. See, that's the issue right there.
Got a drink thrown on me. Everybody, I mean, it was one of those big ass beer drinks.
Oh, that's
too.
a lot of beer.
That's
a lot of beer.
you know what?
It's a lot of waste of good beer.
That's a lot of waste of good beer. But it was sort of funny at the time. So basically, what I did is I took my wet beer ass back to my apartment, which it took just 5 minutes.
But
to walk.
yeah, we lived right around the corner.
Right across the street.
Yeah, we just.
It was right there. So I went across the street. I changed my clothes, walked back. They were both gone and partied my ass off.
There you go. Yeah, because that was after you moved out of the complex that we lived in together. The apartment
Tiffany.
complex.
What was it?
Tivoli Court.
Tivoli Court. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was.
Well, that's what it was named eventually, but I don't remember what it was before that.
Yeah, I was right at that time. I was living at the Fountain View,
Yeah, that's when you were living in the 90210 apartment complex.
902 districts.
Yeah, I swear to God, it was like a
Yeah.
90210 set, all the way all the apartments and stuff were.
Okay, so we got about 4 minutes left.
Oh.
And it's that quick and that quick. So really
4
quick.
minutes.
4 minutes. So we almost talked for about 30 minutes.
About nothing.
About nothing, really.
So
But-
we're looking for ideas, topics, a title for the show.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want to be on the show, you can leave that in the comments. If you do something interesting, leave us what you do. Right?
Right,
That'd be an
right.
idea. Like I do hair,
Okay.
but we'll do that another day.
So we're coming up, wanting to come up with topics, which just about any kind of topic would be really good. To me, it doesn't really matter because we could talk about just about anything.
Whatever you got, bring it to the table.
Bring it to the table. Make sure you post comments. So we're going to have some more coming up like this. But let's give a round of applause for Gina. Thanks to you a lot, Gina, for being here. Yay.
Hey, thanks for being weird.
Being here.
Oh.
Did I say weird? No. Thanks for being here.
You may have.
I may have. Thanks for being here. Thanks for helping me out with this. Thanks for being a co-host. And I appreciate your support. So right about that time, I guess we're just going to call it a day.
I'll be around for
Be
many
around.
more. Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.